back to Dow Twang. I'm Dave. This is our middle of the week, just show me the licks segment for this week. So if you like this groove, you want to get more into this kind of Mixolydian mode, feel, and sound, and do a real workout on that, go back to the previous video right before this one. And it's a fuller lesson that really digs into Mixolydian and what it is and what the scale and arpeggio and stuff looks like. This is going to really be cool if you did some work on that over the last few days or so, and you're ready to just have some fun. Either way, I hope it works out for you, and let me know in the comments what you think and how you're enjoying Dow Twang. So in just a second, I'm going to zoom in here. You won't be able to see my mug, but you'll still hear my voice. And we will kind of break some of this stuff down and slow it down, and so you can really cop some of these licks, okay? Okay, so real quick, let's just look at this progression. It's just two chords. It's B flat, 3, 4, 1, 2 measures down to A flat. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, just back and forth like that. And the scale that's being used here mostly is the one featured in that last lesson, is B flat Mixolydian. Okay, we really talk about that in that lesson if you want to go back and check that out. If you watched that and you've been doing some work on this for the last couple days, this is just going to really fall into place for you probably pretty quick. The slides for that scale and for the arpeggio that was featured in the last lesson are also in the description section of this video. So, the main thing that's going on with these licks, the first one is this. Okay, so slow that down and kind of, work it out. I like to bounce that first note. It's the B flat up here on the high E string. Then it's kind of right down that scale. Okay, so just, mess around with that for a second. Just those 4 notes. Kind of almost a lick in and of itself, really. You could do a lot with that just by adding notes to the end of it and different. That's called a motif, where you have like a feel or an idea, a statement, and then you build different embellishments on it. But we're going to go, for this particular lick, just up 1 degree, right back the same way you came down, but just back up 1. Okay, and you can kind of work out on that. All right. So if you divide this whole lick into like 2 segments, that's the first one. Okay. Then the second one's pretty simple. It's these 3 notes. Okay. But you feel like, do you see what I'm saying about the 2 kind of little phrases put together there? Okay. You could hammer that. You could slide it, or you could just pick them. I like to hammer it. Just really feels good. So let's try that. Let me do that real slow a couple times, and then I'll put the track on and bring it back up. Okay. That's not really slow, actually, but, compared to our tempo here. So you can, I'm starting on the 1 of different measures, but try it in different places in the progression. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is landed on the B flat chord, and then Here I'll do one where it, during the transition to the A flat, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's kind of cool, right? The chord moved down, but I still landed on that B flat. That's a real modal feel, right? Where you're kind of doing the same thing over two chords, and it feels sort of suspended over it, right? And that's kind of a typical Mixolydian feel or sound to that the nature of that mode. So we got now to fill in around that, or to kind of get more of a conversation going. These four notes out of your kind of blues scale, just I won't show you a real exact lick here, but I'll show you just how you can sort of converse between the two. See? Those are just good notes. That's just kind of like that minor pentatonic kind of thing that just always works out somehow, right? That's a, you know, so that's one idea. And then the other thing I was doing in that intro was some stuff like this. I did it in two different octaves. Okay, kind of almost like that Southern rock lesson and riffs that we had a couple weeks ago, right? It's that more of that major pentatonic feel, but it just goes really good with this. You know, you play like something that's more of a modal, more notes, right? And then you just do, you know, kind of a sweet lick. Different visual patterns between these octaves, but the same notes, right? You got to park the video and do a little work on that to explore those two, right? But here's what, then I'll slow those down a little bit, but here's what it looks like when you put that first lick together with some stuff like that. Okay. Now I'm not doing as precisely the same thing with these other fill-in licks, right? This is your main motif. Really practice that. Up here and down here, I'll do it up here first. It's kind of, it's major pentatonic, because these notes are also see? Now this is ear training, right? You can do this visually, but if you just listen to that, it's not that many notes. That's what you really want to do to get this stuff, is check it with your ear. Oh wait, can I do that here? Yeah, octave down. Okay, search for the sound with your fingers. Don't always be trying to just stick your head down there and count what fret you're on and all that, right? At first you got to do that, but really start trusting your ear. Here's what, I'll really slow that down. And the nice thing about licks like this is you can do, you know, 20 different versions of that. Right? Go back to that Southern rock lesson a couple weeks ago or so, and it's just filled with that kind of stuff, those same phrasings. So here's just to cap it off. 2, 3, 4. All right. Hope you enjoy those. I look forward to hearing from you in the comments. And just thank you, as always, for your support and just contributing to the channel and helping me decide, what everybody wants to do and just spending time with us. Okay. Thank you. Till next time.